Hello Aquarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecast Guys with your love reading for the second half of October from the 16th all the way through the 31st. I hope you guys are doing well. So let's go ahead and get into the messages for your reading here. I'll be pulling from these decks here, one by Mystic Moon, the Winds of Fortune deck, and then the Coffee Shop Gossip deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. And I'll incorporate some other ones as the reading unfolds. So let's go ahead and take a look at the opening message here for you and see what it is that you need to know. All right, angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. All right, here we go. So this particular deck, it's got a couple of messages on here. So let's see. Ooh, we actually have 3 cards coming forward. You've got the 5 of Hearts. You have the 3 of Hearts. And then we have the 9 of Diamonds with the 6 of Clubs, which is the bottom of the deck. So let's go ahead and read through these. Unpredictable love, unsettling times, rocking the boat, and unreliable people. All right, so if that's something that you're currently dealing with, Aquarius, perhaps that's really speaking to you right now. And 5s typically, even in tarot, it does represent some difficult situations, adversity, things of that nature. We do have the 3 of Hearts, and it does say social atmospheres, important celebrations, outside influences, optimism, and happiness. So that's actually a nice energy. Then we've got the 9 of Diamonds, victory, train, important people, new pastures, broadening horizons. So what I'm kind of gathering before I even get to this last one is if you are dealing with unreliable people or you're just not in a good place, whether it's regarding your love life, your friendships, your connections with family, it does seem here that you're going to be able to move away from that and be able to welcome in this new chapter, new pastures, as it says. And then we have compensation, material gain, profitable partnerships, and momentum. So that could certainly be including your finances and your career at this time. So let's grab some tarot here. I'll be pulling from my Tabby tarot teacher here. And this particular deck, it's actually dedicated to my Tabby Jingles. We lost her February of last year. And I swear, if you guys have a pet that you've had for a very long time, and we had her, I believe, 12, 13 years, and when we had to put her down because she ended up getting sick, it was one of the worst days of my life. I mean, honestly, it was horrible. So hopefully you don't ever have to lose a pet in that way. But yeah, I just really wanted to do something in her memory, and that's what this deck is all about. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the messages are here. So we do have the 5 of Pentacles, and it's coming up in the reverse, okay? So in the reverse, this is about recovery, improved finances. So it does seem to be indicating that. The unsettling times could also be tied into that. So you will be able to overcome adversity, which I really like that that's coming up in the reverse. You also ended up getting, we've got the 8 of Swords. So this is someone who could be feeling trapped, especially mentally, or you're just allowing yourself to kind of be imprisoned by your fears, feeling very anxious, where you really do feel like you're backed into a corner. But I really do like how it's right next to the 3 of Hearts, where things will improve, and there are perhaps people outside of your circle, outside influences, as it says, that can kind of break you free from that type of mentality. Somebody that you hang out with and they make you happy, they allow you to really kind of forget your problems for a bit. Okay, so that could be helpful for some of you guys. Let's see what else for Aquarius. What else here? We do have the Justice card, so some of you could also be dealing with a Libra. You could have Libra in your chart as well. So this in the upright represents fairness. It does represent one's integrity, coming from a place of truth, being able to see things clearly, the clarity that's needed. It's about being able to balance things out in your life, whether that has to do with finances, your job opportunities, unreliable people. It's being able to really balance things out in your life for yourself. Look at this. We've got the Three of Cups. So there is the mention of important celebrations with the Three of Hearts. And now we've got the Three of Cups coming through here representing those celebrations. So for those of you especially who happen to, let's just say, be in separation, or you're estranged from someone that you're thinking about, whether that's a love interest, whether that's a friend, whether that's a family member, it does seem here that there's the opportunity to come back together. This as well represents a very happy energy. You know, it could be a friendship, it could be a new love, or it could even be a revived love for some of you. It's a new beginning, so that looks really nice. And then we also have the Divine Feminine represented by the High Priestess right here. The High Priestess, very intuitive. There's the need to tap into your inner voice, being able to gain wisdom from experiences that have really elevated your understanding of life and certainly love. Okay, so that is representing the feminine right there. So if that makes sense to you so far, maybe there's something in the rest of this reading that you really need to find out about, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and grab some additional insight from the coffee shop gossip deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Aquarius, what else do we need to know for the second half of October? Look at this, guys. We've got financial goals popping up. And, you know, going back to the Six of Clubs, compensation, material gain, profitable partnerships, and momentum. So there's something there clearly that's indicated that is moving you forward when it comes to that. We also have come over. That's followed by secret lover. Okay, and that is followed by hot and cold. So take that how it makes sense for you, Aquarius. Maybe your love life is running hot and cold. Maybe there's a particular connection that's up one second, down the next. You guys could have your ups and downs. Maybe there's this need to see each other face to face. You know, just come on over. Let's talk about it. Now, for some of you, there could be a secret admirer, or there could also be infidelity. You know, maybe someone's keeping secrets from you. You could be keeping secrets from them. Somebody could have a secret lover, as it says right there. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we can learn here. I'll be pulling from my Celestial Cosmos Tarot deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. So finances, that looks great. And I feel even when it comes to your love life, that could look up as well. You got to just kind of free yourself from drama, people that bring that in. We do have the Three of Pentacles, which is all about teamwork. It's all about putting in the work. And I love how it's right next to financial goals, but that can apply to your love life as well. We do have the Divine Masculine represented by the Emperor right there. Some of you could even be dealing with an Aries here. Okay, so that could really be significant there. And check out the next card. We do have the Three of Cups coming through again. So that's the second time in your reading where you do have that Three of Cups coming forward. So as we can see here, it's a very celebratory type mood. There is the possibility towards coming back together, spending time together, happy times. Okay, so I'm kind of feeling for some of you though with that hot and cold reference, those happy times are fleeting. You know, they come in and then next thing you know, you don't hear from this person. So there's a lot that needs to be talked through here. And then we do have the Six of Swords. So whatever drama might be a part of your life right now, your connections, romantic interests, there is this need to perhaps transition away from the drama. You know, move away from that and just focus on perhaps the good that you could bring into your life and your relationships. This is about leaving something or even someone behind in order to perhaps find the happiness that you are seeking. And then we do have the World card right here. And what I love about this specifically, Aquarius, is the World card is known to tap into fixed signs. So Aquarius, you're a part of that. Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus as well. But of course, it could apply to any sign really. But it is significant in that it's tied into that type of energy. So this is about cycles that are completing. And certainly when it comes to past involvements, past drama, there is this need to move on from that, allow that door to close in order to open up new avenues, new opportunities, new chapters. That's been coming through a while for my readings, you know, depending of course on what sign you've been tuned in for, if you tend to cross-watch or if you are cross-watching for an Aquarian. So it does seem here it's out with the old, in with the new. You know, whatever is hot and cold, there's this need to really stop that cycle of things that are kind of in and out of your life, you know, the ups and downs that you have experienced pertaining to your finances, pertaining to your love life. Okay, so you actually have full control over how that plays out. And as long as you and a particular person are working together, you guys are on the same page. And again, that can apply to your love life. It could apply to your work environment as well. All right, so let's grab a final thought message for you guys. Let me see what deck I can use here. All right, so I wanted to go ahead and grab, if I can actually get it, this is the Whispers of Love deck. So let's go ahead and grab some messages from here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. All right, so let's grab one final message for you. Look at this, guys. It says, I love you. These are very important words. Absolutely, especially if this is something that you've really needed to hear from your person. But it could also go the other way around, where if you haven't been very expressive with a particular person, this is what they need to hear from you, that you love them, that you care for them. Bottom of the deck, look at this. We have actions speak loudly. So it's not enough to just tell each other that you love one another. It's very important that that's backed up by action. It kind of reminds me of that song More Than Words by Extreme, if you guys are familiar with that. You know, more than words. I don't need you to just tell me that you love me. You really have to back it up with your actions. You know, so maybe that makes sense for some of you guys. And it does say express your love through your actions. That's very clearly indicated here. All right, so maybe that really speaks to some of you. Hopefully that's something that you can do as you welcome in the second half of October, whether that's pertaining to a romantic interest, a friendship, or even a family member. All right, guys, so I'll leave that there. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box, as well as the action buttons at the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.